Hi, welcome to another art commentary video. It's just gonna be a random person's request in the background, but today, as you can see by the title, I'm gonna be talking about my unpopular art pet peeves. Let's start with the first one. First one is when people turn their sketch layer into a finished piece. Like, they'll just do their sketch and yada yada, but then they'll just start adding color. Like, oof! Irks me every time. I hate seeing speed paints of it. I hate it so much, but it's fine if you're doing, like, painting, because you're gonna be painting over the messy sketch, and I would probably, would recommend a more sketch than a finished piece to paint over, unless it's, like, not, like, a realistic, so like a mash piece, when a picture, but then they just have painting coloring style on it, that's fine. But when they take their first, like, base sketch, like, where they're doing all their, like, first shapes and stuff, and then they just go right into coloring, hate it. I hate it. Makes me so mad. Number 2, we got the artist that is learning art to copy real life, and they just try to get more and more realistic with their drawing. Like, okay, cool, enjoy your job as a printer, it's not like that's a thing that a robot could just do for you. But I mean, if you want to be a printer, go for it. Cool flex that you can flex to the, like, one person you meet a year. I do not mean to be roasting people that do these art pet peeves of mine. I'm just saying that they're my unpopular art peeves because they're unpopular, because a lot of people do them. And if you like that, like, if it's your coping mechanism to do these things, it's fine. I'm talking from an artist that wants to become a professional perspective, and this just annoys me. Next up, we got the people that only draw animals, or the people that only draw humans. Like, it just hurts so bad when I see an artist that has so much potential, but they're not aspiring to be a professional, so that they just keep drawing similar things over and over. And I'm like, oh my god, you have so much potential. Come on. People that do sketch commissions. Yes. And I'm not talking about the first thing where they turn a sketch into a finished piece. It's like they have a sketch and it's literally, like, not even fixed up level of sketch. It's like you still have, like, the base, like, sketches. Like, who's gonna commission that? Like, sure, you could use it for, like, concept art, but the people that do these sketch commissions where it's just, like, the basic shapes and lines, who in their right mind is gonna commission that? If you add that as an option, I just think you're scamming. You're just scamming. If you're gonna do commissions, you can do, like, flat colors, different styles, and detailed rendering. But a sketch, like, not even a rendered sketch, like, still, like, sketchy, you know what I mean? Just basic 10-minute drawing. Like, come on, don't do that to people. Next one, this is probably gonna be the most controversial one, and it's red noses are not cute. They're not cute. Stop making shiny red noses. Hate it so much. People are like, oh, it's so cute, look at this shiny pink red nose. Not every character has to be Rudolph. I mean, I get it if it's Rudolph, but, like, come on. It's always the girls that have shiny red noses. It's not even balanced out through the rest of the piece. It's just red nose. I hate it. Absolute atrocity. Do all of your characters, like, drink alcohol or something? Stop it. Next up is people that zoom in and twist their screen a lot. for a YouTube video. Like, I still have trouble, trying to not do all sorts of like flipping and twisting when I'm recording, because it personally makes me super dizzy. What's motion sick? It makes me super motion sick. There's a lot of commentary YouTubers that do this where they have it sped up so fast, but they draw so slow, so they have to speed it up super fast, and their screen is just flipping all over the place, and it makes me absolutely sick. So I can never look at it, even though I enjoy what they're talking about. It's very sad, but it sucks, and I feel like it only bothers me because no one else ever points out that all the screen shaking is making me vomit. Next up is when people do pixel art, but it's such a big canvas that it doesn't even look like pixel art. At that point, you would just be doing normal drawing. You could not call it pixel art, because technically any art, if you zoom in far enough, you can see the pixels, right? So the stylistic beautifulness of pixel art is being simple. So when people do pixel art where it's super detailed and rendered and it's like thousands of pixels, it's just ruins pixel art. I feel like it should be called its own genre, but I'm not sure what it could be called to differentiate pixel art from painterly art. It's hard to explain what would be a good name for this type of pixel art. And the last one I'm going to mention is when people say, "Don't copy my art," in their descriptions of whatever their art piece is. Whenever I see those, I know that it's a child. I know it. When I go to their page, it's confirmed they're like 16, 14, 10, whatever. Listen, it makes you sound so immature when you say, "Don't copy my art." You can say, "Don't repost my art." That is completely valid if you don't want your art to be posted and it possibly blowing up and them never knowing who actually wrote it. But don't say, "Don't copy my art," alright? And that's the end.